we're back. Whew. Saw last video, you know, I had an emergency around the end there. God damn. But yeah, we're still. Oh, yeah. It's definitely a good place to hide a base still. Nice little pocket area here. It's only a tiny, tiny hole. I mean, I imagine most people probably just pass by, wouldn't even see shit. Oh, he's chasing me, and he's probably gonna be slow. I want to get in the water real quick and see where I am. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to look for more bases, you know, other areas that may have other players. You know, because I haven't really been everywhere. I think we already went by the area where it's surrounding LA. I know on the other server I did when I was looking for bases, but I didn't really do that here. I think that's a boss right now. I think that's been there since 2 years ago. Yeah, so that's actually normally part of the game. Yeah. Also, since Conan has a high render distance, you know, even if someone's base is like, you know, from here to that temple, we can see that distance, which is pretty good. You know, in Ark, we can't do that. So if you're playing that game, this might be a little bit different for you. Yeah. But the main goal though is just kind of float around, see what's going on. If anything, it's just an adventure, you know, scouting trip. So I mean, I usually don't go all out when I'm seeking for stuff anyway, because I don't have any grudges against people at the moment or anything like that. So it's gotta be very, like, semi-unmotivated. But, you know, there is purpose. So, you know, if people don't like running around and seeing shit, or maybe some funny moments happen, you know, then, yeah, you don't have to watch this one. Most of the time I'm, like, gathering, or I'm actually doing something more productive. You know, so scouting takes a good bit of, time away from you. But if you think about it, though, if I can spend 3 days looking for a base to raid and I don't find anything, but then I finally find something on the 4th day, and I get resources that saves me months of farming, then cool. You know, why have to farm all that stuff when you can just get it from someone's base? Another reason why I really want to attack the whatchamacallit peoples, the cannibal tribe. Because they're really the only people who I've seen who have like a legit like super base. Also, I'm trying to check the spider area because oh shit, should be safe right now. Yeah, it should be coming up soon. We definitely need to climb the cliff that's behind it, because that'll be a good way to scout the area. We can always pass by the jungle again later, like if I'm coming back home from somewhere, or you know, whatever. I'll probably see something when traveling the waters. Maybe. So here's the border. Yep, so here's the rock that I climbed on the other server. Yeah, we might have to kill that showbill here to climb to where I want to go. Let's also take his hide real quick, because I need that for my tar. Because even though I'm going to be doing other shit, like I want to farm resources still. And try not to be too over and cover. I gotta get more stamina. Come on, there you go. Also, word of warning though, for climbing when you're fully armored, it usually taxes your stamina. So if you want like good, you know, climbing skill, oh, yeah, don't do that. But I would also recommend shit, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, like try to find the highest point that you can get to climbing on your cliff. So there's like a hill, and it's closest to your goal, what you want to climb. You know, you basically save yourself maybe 2 seconds of extra stamina instead of falling to your death and dying. You know, there's no point in embarrassing yourself, right? So I think it's more wise to actually conserve your stamina. You know, not like spam jumping and then climbing, unless if you're trying to escape from somebody, then yeah, it's kind of more proper to panic. But yeah, up we go. I'm gonna kind of hug the wall and run around a good bit. And we have a foundation so I can see if we can build in the desert or not. I'm pretty sure you can't on official, but maybe somebody did something close to the border. Who knows? So I mean, we're gonna be heading that direction slowly but surely. But yeah, just thought I would mention it. That way you guys can kind of figure out what's gonna happen within the next 20 minutes or so. Let's shimmy around. Oh god. Okay. Yeah. Got dirt in my eye. Left over. So stupid. Now my left hand is dirty. I was just doing some litter box stuff. So even though my left hand has been washed, I'll wash it again so I can wash my face. This sucks. I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. I should be a little bit easier to manage now. Shit. Problem though is I don't really have any kind of towels that don't have cat hair. I have a very fluffy cat, so like, you know, drying off is very hard because everything I have, even if I hide it in a closet or something, it somehow manages to get cat hair. So, you know, I don't want to put cat hair on my eyes or actually have it go in my mouth. So I'll start choking or whatever. If anyone has pets, I'm sure you know what I mean. It's like, it's an unavoidable thing. So usually whenever I get like a fresh towel I buy or any kind of rag or any of that, I'm like, yes, finally. Or even if it's a new shirt too, like I'll actually buy like a new shirt just to use it as a rag. Sometimes, like I won't even wear it. Or unless if I'm about to do some kind of dirty job, I might do that. Yeah. Also, I forgot to keep looking around. Another thing I forgot to check too is there's a good bit of forest over on this side that we haven't seen yet. This guy right here, because when you go from the Black Hand Buccaneer thing, pirates, there's a pathway somewhere around one of these, and it leads in you have another path here where I used to put my thrall wheel, and there was another one I used to have over this way. This area I pretty much have seen, so there's nothing more that I can really be impressed by. So, yeah. Unless if a new player comes along, then alright, cool. Maybe we'll have more people to raid. Oh shit. That's probably the closest I've gotten to one of these rhinos in a long time. I try to stay away because once they pit you, they push you to the ground and just dish out their damage pretty much. They're one of the most brutal fighters in all of the game. So the goal was like, you know, get yourself between structures. You know, if there's a tree, you know, use your tree as defense. You know, keep moving. Watch your stamina. Pretty much. Yeah, so I think finally leaving me alone. Alright. So yeah, I'm definitely down to check out this area too. There's just a lot of trees. And it's not quite the same as the other biome, but... Got a snake. Ah, fuck you. Alright, I'm gonna be heading that way then. Forget that this is a spawn point for them shits too. I hate it. 'Cause I think originally I was gonna make one of these areas my base too. I was like, oh cool, you know, there's a lot of trees and having an elevated base can come in handy and stuff, and yay. And most people on official don't have that much stamina, easy to climb the trees too. So you have to either catapult or someone has to use their thrall to like give them a boost. You know, maybe you have to place a couple shits. Too bad you can't place structures on other people's stuff like in Rust. Like Rust is a rather broken game because like someone can make a fully spiked wall and barricade and surround themselves in it, and then someone else can come up and just build a ramp on those very same spikes and traps. And they can go, oh cool, good for you. You built yourself a base? Oh neat, I'm gonna go build a base on top of your base. Which is pretty much, I would call it true trolling, per se. Also, I gotta have more server currently. So let me make sure I'm heading the right way. I want to walk into the kill wall. I see some ritual things around here. Like the map makes me feel secure, but since we're at like a weird angle of the map, it's like anything can kill you if you're not too careful. And you come across an invisible wall without even looking. I think there's a couple areas that were like that back when I first played this game, especially on PlayStation. Like PC people were fine, but like there was a long time where like there was a weird gap in the kill wall. And you can go through it a good bit, and that's how people would make mesh bases and stuff. But as time went by, it got more deadly. You know, they didn't do any updates, but what happened though was the kill wall was expanding, and so if you got close to it, like even this close, you know, it would just randomly kill you. It'd be like, your bracelet broke. You know, like, really, really, bro. Stupid shit. But foundation. I'm just trying to see if maybe we can build here or not, because I know that there's a snake boss in this temple and those demon wolves that you see from the Conan trailer. It's pretty cool. Also, knowing people, and since these dogs are pretty powerful, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody made a base at the very end of this. I don't even know if I can handle the dog either, because even with Silent Legion on and some of the best armor I currently got, you know, these things, they pack a punch. Last I remember, and knowing Conan and all the different updates they've done, they probably added more deathly creatures out here. Which makes me, oh, speaking of that, I think I got one after me right now. Well, maybe I did, but I guess the rock helped me out. Yeah, good thing I didn't head that way then. Yes, there's the entrance. Scorpion over here. Okie dokie. I got two guardian wolves right there too. So yeah, the kill wall gotta be close. And they said building is not allowed. Here's this, that kind of ensured that there wouldn't be anybody out here. So thank you for that, Conan. Yep. And back before they did probably the most buggy, people used to pull bosses from their boss room and bring them all the way out here. So like the snake would just be able to walk through shit. So like, you know, if you had a base and you led the snake to it, it wouldn't destroy the base at all. In fact, it would just walk right through your base and kill you. It's crazy. So that's how a lot of people got their raiding done. You know, they were trying to take out the players first, get the spawn points destroyed. You know, whatever thralls are in there, the snake would kill, no matter it's PvP time or not. And it was just pure chaos. But it made things interesting though. And then when people used that plus getting the gods out too, you know, you knew someone was pissed if they used both. It was a good way to kind of figure out how much hatred somebody had for a different tribe. Let's see, Yeah, I could probably build here though, right? Yep. So some people may be wondering why I keep checking that. It's hard to describe for people new to games, I guess, but I think if you're smart, you probably figure it out that, you know, I'm trying to see where people might have built at. And so I used a foundation, like a standard, you know, low tier foundation to see if maybe, just maybe it'll say like, oh, this territory's been taken over, or right now if someone lives here, you can't build. You know, simple things like that. And in fact, speaking of better people can build here, I think a lot of noobs, and you know, maybe this is why I can't find two people already. Maybe there's just a lot of people at the desert, and they usually build like around here. Or there's a couple other areas as well coming up. I think this is that cave, right? I should probably kill this guy, get his full atomic hands. Nice. Also, I don't even know if we get any from the skinning knife, but we'll see. No. Yeah, I think it's a pickaxe. I think you gotta kill the red ones. Is there a red one? Yeah, I'm gonna try to do a normal fight with a normal one. Let's see if this works. Oh, same deal. Same exact fucking stuff. Oh, hey, we found something! Yeah! Oh, I'm happy to see anything, really. Alright, so let's get that switched out. Let's see who owned this. Or who owns it. How desolate it seems. There's gotta be somebody somewhere. And this thing apparently works. Harbingers of Sin. Looks like it's about to decay. So maybe I just arrived on time. Is this a spike? Ah, they have it spiked. So smart noobs, okay. Also, while I kind of chill for a minute here, I want to open up my Discord. I'm trying to check if, you know, my girl randomly texts me or another one of my new friends pops in. I need to know these things. So I don't see anything here. Any text messages? Nope. Okay. Yeah. I ain't no popular person, but oh hey, we got decayed. Fine. Oh no, don't do that. I wanna just take out the doors so I can actually look around a little bit. Nice. Hell yeah, dude. And it says 48 hours, so this is fucking recent. Look at the good loot. Yes, 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 yes. Yep. Actually, let's just take it all. Oh, and we'll kind of sort things when I'm done. What's that? Oh, it's the wood. Okay. So yeah, I mean, some people think, oh, you're taking a noob shit. It's not that good, but you know, we're starting off too in a way. So even though I may have access to some of the biggest, most craziest stuff, still means I need more resources. So yeah. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Take that. Thank you. But yeah, I think the rest of this trip though is gonna be me walking around. It would be cool. We can find players too. Like maybe they got like a little sleeping pod. But seeing as they're really built close to the border, I feel it. Damn, I got an ice preservation box too? What the hell? Weird. What you got in here, good sir? Ha ho, baby gators. Recent too. Huh. Nice. I'll take them home. Maybe I can turn them into demons. Yep. Awesome. Let's get rid of their spawn point. We'll eventually destroy the whole foundation circuit, but yeah, it's just kind of a ramp. So what's this for? We should probably explore this region after I'm done. Thing is claimed. And I don't think you can build in the desert, but you know, we'll definitely look around a good bit. Huh. that something too? Some of these guys actually go on top of canyons and stuff and think, oh yeah, I'm so wise. I build on a canyon, no one's gonna see me, but then I roll up and take everybody's shit. You know, I'm pretty greedy. I don't hold back. I don't care who it is. I got honey. Some of my thralls have been eating it, so yeah, I'm down to give them that. So now, yeah, now we'll go head over to that other base that we were planning on fucking with us. You did not know this, really no shit. Oh, was it demolished? Ah, there we go. Yep. Cleaning out the server bit by bit. And to be honest, since I'm kind of like, actually, you know what? There's a lake right next to us. We don't even need to keep that. I was gonna say we should probably keep the water well just in case, but nah. Alright, what you got in here? Nothing, probably. This looks almost like my... Oh, hey, hold up. Ooh, they got a good sword in there. 29 damage ain't too bad, but it looks like that was the first time they ever upgraded something. That's neat. Interesting. Oh, it's that shit. Cool guys don't look at explosions. They blow things up and they walk away. I had to. That was neat. I told y'all. Quiet server my ass. There's probably people that are logging in whenever I'm not on. Like, I have a feeling that's a thing. Because, like, maybe people know I'm like a cleaner upper. You know, I kind of go through everybody and anybody's shit. Like, maybe this server has like a label on it saying, like, you know, this is that guy who did all this shit. You know, he didn't care who it was, where it was, he killed everybody, and you know, he'll do anything to keep going. I mean, I was pretty dangerous back when that happened, but I've calmed down a lot since. But I think it's because, you know, I haven't voice chat with anybody, you know, to get me motivated again or, you know, any of that. So, yeah. I don't have much reason to just go, oh my god, I gotta stay on here all the time. Like, I'm so angry. I'm sure my girlfriend would be like, hey, like, you haven't been on Final Fantasy for a month, you haven't talked to me, like, what's going on? Am I not good enough for you? Like, oh, I guess we're done, bye. You know. And I think if I was more obsessed, I would probably do something like that, but I'm not that obsessed. But since I'm like YouTube oriented, you know, if I did get that motivated, I would probably tell my girlfriend ahead of time, be like, hey, like, you know, maybe once or twice a week, you know, me and you can play a game. But like, I'm very fucking pissed at this situation in this game. So, you know, I got some enemies, so I'm down to stream it a lot and record and do shit. But yeah, none of that's happening anytime soon, or probably won't even happen in the server anymore. I don't even know. But yeah, that's what made me play like almost every day. You know, is people's reactions, you know, combat situations. You know, trying to farm and then getting attacked. Other people trying to farm and then getting attacked too. People crying out for allies. People crying out for enemies. You know, shit was popping for a good while. In a good and bad way, too. Yeah. I'm always tempted to try to get more in the middle of the desert just to see if we can build it all. I mean, most people like to build around the border anyway, but... Yeah, this is where on the other server there was a huge base at. Also, a lot of people who play Conan very smart. They take advantage of depth perception. So, like, for example, if some of these dunes have these hills, beyond that hill, I can't see what's there. So some people try to make like a 2x2 and make it very small base, you know, kind of hide behind the hill, and then, you know, instead of building like crazy, they instead make themselves a little fort, much like that sandstone base we just decayed and demolished over there. Yeah. So Conan has a completely different environment compared to Ark. Like Ark, it's more like, oh hey, looky, I have so much military might. You know, in this game, a lot of people don't function like that. A lot of people are very sneaky. You know, they put their bases at places that are hard to climb to. You know, whereas like on Ark, you know, you have flyers, you have mounts for days, you know, all kinds of shit. And so things are quite different. Yeah. Also, if I wasn't over encumbered, I'd probably scour the desert fully. But I think what we'll do for now is head back to the mainland here and kind of run around a good bit. And what I should do is maybe hop on like a hill and look around, see if I see anything. But I imagine as I'm passing by, if there is a base, it's probably going to be noticeable. Think about it, it's on a hill or whatever. Yeah. Let me just double check what we got. A good bit of armor. Some shitty stuff though. Stone. They got an iron pick though to keep that. See, I got some eggs. Just the baby crocs I gotta take home. I don't need poop. Let's see. There's a stone hatchet. Don't need that. Feathers. Don't want that either. This. We got a lot of bark from them though, which is nice. That'll help me out with my tannery. Cool. Usually whenever I farm too, I usually never try to get 400. So, yep. Thank you, sirs. Thank you very much. Ho ho. Also, maybe we should check out the shot god person's crafting base too, because they have like their little main headquarters on the border on the left side over here. You know, far, far away, you know, towards the Abyssal boss. But they have a little boxed home just in the middle of the desert. Very easy to see. So I'm guessing they were like, oh yeah, no one really plays here, so I can build wherever. Nope. You got assassins slowly but surely creeping up on you. The moonlit night, and I'm walking for destruction. I may not be the toughest guy in the bunch, but this guy's the only one that's moving. So, you know, if only they had advanced AI for bosses, like let's say like the Abyssal boss, like evolved to make itself have legs and decided, oh, I don't want to live inside this cave anymore. I want to adventure. And we just got this boss just running around fucking shit up, or even taming its own army. Who knows? I think it would be rather neat though to have like kind of a bot system for bosses though. What's going on there? Strange. It's like a one individual super cloud way over that way. Very different from all the other ones. Strange. I think last time I went through the main lake and I didn't see anybody. That's reassuring. It's like everyone that's kind of like around this water, there's no bases here. Like even around this spot, but like this guy's base is like here, and then the main base is around this way. Type of thing. But yeah, I think it's wise to kind of check the main shoreline here between the desert and the main terrain for building. I want to call it the introduction to Noob Zone. So this tier 1 to tier 2 type shit. Yeah. This Cool. Also, judging by the fact that I one-shot these guys, I'm thinking that stone probably does like 12 to 13 damage. And then all the high maintenance stuff is, 60, 70, 100. Nice. Got 6 off of that. Sweet. I actually need those. That's right. That's another thing I used to do. Is I used to go farming for volatile glands. Good shit. I'm so tired. I think it's because 1, we went to bed earlier than I usually do, and 2, I woke up at 4. And I'm used to maybe even around the time that it's on right now. So I think I've been up for 5, maybe 6 hours now. So on a normal day, like a work day, it would be like, right now it would be. Let's see, maybe 1 p.m. in my mind. So I'd be like, oh, yep, 2 more hours of work to go. Gotta keep on the grind. Nope, but it's Saturday, I'm free from that. Don't have to worry about that at all for a little bit. Good shit. Almost a looking structure. I was like, hold on a minute. I thought I found something else. I was like, yeah! Got excited. Coming from me. Honestly, we should probably keep my weapons out. I might be a little bit slower, but the walking speed is kind of the same. At least now, like whenever something shows up, I can fight. Oh, there's an imp. Almost thought his name was Zamasu. Weird. Really now. Building is not allowed here. Maybe because it can't. Yeah. Nice, good too. Ha. Give me your hide. I want as much as I can get. See anything up here I can see? Imp over that way. Well, that ended nicely. Great. Some eggs for food. Honestly, after all this is done, we'll be probably feeding my pets. I mean, the human thrall that we have, the only human thrall, he's fine. I gave him whatever food he needed. Like I gave him like 10 stacks of food and he didn't barely even touch it. So yeah. But at least with this though, we get stacked up with the demon. I think that's a mini boss right there. But even though I'm pretty tough out here compared to what the rest of these guys are, I'm not about to go fight a mini boss. They're just because I'm tough. You know, I'm overencumbered. I suck. If I wasn't, I probably would be able to dodge attacks and, you know, defend my armor a little bit easier. But that is one big fucking shellback. I've never seen one that large before. I ain't saying I'm scared. I'm just saying, like, you know, I gotta be ready for that fight. So, yeah, we're on a scouting slash fucking around mission anyway. Damn. This guy's dying 2 hits. Shit. That face she made when she died. Like, it's funny. Let's see, that mountain usually has a base on it. I think I went by here before. So let's head this way. Is that a fucking M? I'm getting real tired of dealing. Oh, it's a good one though. So, yeah, it's fine. This means more demon fire. And y'all know we like that stuff. Sucky part though is once they roll up, you can't get their materials. So it's a fuck. You're like, shit. But yep, I think some point later tonight I want to explore the snow biome a little bit. I think maybe we'll try to do my best raid against that special base and shit. The sucky part though is after all of this trip I have to head back home and try to go all the way back. And we gotta deposit these materials and good part though is only what, 11 o'clock, so I mean it's not like it's nighttime and PvP time's almost up. You know, we got like another what, like 10 hours maybe, so long ass fucking time. You know, it may seem long in number, but when you think about it though, with how fast time goes by with anything nowadays, you know, yeah, it'll be over before I know it. Also, I remember trying to build in that tree before. The memories. Yeah, every time I pass by, I'm always like, "Oh, look at that! Oh, look at that!" I'm actually surprised no one's tried to build in those. Let's go see if there's any land claim. Yeah, isn't that a good thing to do in Ark, especially if you're on a dino? You know, you can kind of take this and ride around. Speaking of that, I actually wonder if foundation placement is possible on mounts in this game, because I mean you could do that in Ark. So I haven't had the chance to get them out yet. I mean we have rhinos, but I don't know how to make that saddle. I probably have to unlock it or have the engram or something, whatever it's called. Feet. Stuff and things. And that's where my old alliance tribe was. My friends. Allies who eventually went to different servers, and I just didn't follow suit with them. I just got bored, and so I think we deleted each other over time. Went from, oh yeah, we're buddies, to like, you know, I don't know you anymore, bye. You know, no point in keeping someone we don't really talk to. And our only purpose at talking to each other, or with each other at the time was, you know, Conan. You know, so seeing as I didn't want to get into them with anything else, and you know, I think they felt the same about me. Things just grew apart. Yeah. But overall, though, by the end, Orbid and his 3 to 4 people, and then we had Royalty Tribe, you know, 2 to 3 people. So that's almost like 10. And then I think there was Hinao. They had 4 to 5 members. And then I had my tribe who would join up with, who was already originally fighting those guys who I was enemies with, but then they quit. And they gave the tribe to me pretty much, for me to build. I guess they were just lonely, so they were like, hey, you know, you seem to be a friendly neighbor, so we'll invite you to clan. And then right after that, yep, disappeared. Crazy. If I was still in that tribe, I could probably send them messages and be like, hey, like, you know, it's been a while. Yeah, I haven't been online. I haven't been online either, but you know, where'd you go? What you doing? How are you? I don't know. Yep. Onward we go. So one thing I like about this map is you feel like you're actually adventuring. It's not like, oh yeah, it's a typical game and you know, you go from point A to point B. You know, we're still kind of doing that, but I feel like I'm walking the distance between like from where I live to where I work, but like 20 times over. So it would be like, you know, I live 30 minutes from Philly. It would be like if I was to head to Philly and walk back and then walk north to Philly and then go into Pennsylvania and then you know, goofy shit. Yeah. Or it'd be like for people who live on the outskirts of any town, really. Like if you're in Rhode Island, but then you got New York City, you know, you're kind of part of it, kind of not. Kind of your own little colony to some degree. But pretty much nah. Oh, yeah, vultures. Oh, that's right, there's vultures in this game. I forgot about that. You can actually hit them, and I think you get feathers, meat, spoiled meat too. Just like you get from the vultures in Ark. But you can tame vultures still in Ark. On this game you can't. But I think on this game it would be really good though to have some kind of flyer, like something that can go up into the air and attack the enemy. Like someone could be climbing, there'd be something like, sure, you know, people would really have to rely on the raid times, you know, to get around. They'd be like, oh, well, PvE time's on right now, so I'm gonna go climb around this base since this guy has, like, vultures for days. You know, that type of shit. Also, I forgot we should probably grab up every little bit of anything I can get along the way. I'm not really trying to farm, but you know, it's just over encumbered anyway. Might as well grab up the free stuff that I don't have to waste durability on. Is that a foundation? Yeah. Yo. Or is that just a rock? That really looks like two foundation stuff. Not. Damn. Yeah, excited for no reason. I thought it was just two foundations just chilling. Nope. Not at all. Also, this is for next to the water anyway, so we'll just walk over real quick, take a drink. Or is this I'm feeling kind of lazy? Let's just do that. So, I mean, I can always get a drink along the way back home or anything really. And then I think once we actually get to this base and clear it out or whatever, or check what's left or anything really, I'm gonna go head back. Or not head back, but go AFK for like a good bit. And then Women also, are you violent? Mr. Sir? I mean, you got allies with you too, so I usually don't trust the overgrown shellback. Oh, these slugs, I remember these guys. They used to help me out. Heal me when I was fighting veterans. Oh, that's a boss. Oh, yeah, he's coming. Combat music. Yep, there he is. Oh my god. Nope. I'm not making that mistake twice. Goodbye and fuck off. A little shallow up here though. Hopefully he'll leave me alone. Honestly, it probably would be good to stick to the water, but I do want to check the mainland a little bit more often though, like I said. So, yeah, let's at least swim up around here and head that way. Everything's still in the green though. Yeah. Also, another thing I found kind of funny too, when I first started and everybody was new to Conan pretty much, people would try to build in the water here to store stuff, but, you know, if anyone knows how to raid, you know, they just go, alright, well, explosives still work underwater, you ain't stopping me. Sorry, buddy. I found that out kind of hard way too, like I thought that maybe the water would just not activate the explosives, like, realistic, but no. Also, the fact that we're one-shotting a lot of things really puts into perspective how strong I've gotten over the years. Yeah. Like, at least statistic-wise, like, actual fighting skill still needs to get worked on, but I mean, I think we're almost caught up to where I was before. I just have to get good at, like, fighting elephants or rhinos again. After that, you know, usually I get the gist of how to roll at the right moment and stuff. That's usually when I'm good to, like, solo fight people's bases and shit. So I remember fighting like 15 thralls at once, and people were just like, oh shit, he's the chosen one. You know, I felt really good too. And like, you know, you can maybe deal out the damage right then and there, like, you know, kind of be on the edge of your seat fighting. But what's good though is if, like, let's say you get the other person to panic, and they're like, oh my god, he can fight all my thralls at once. I gotta hurry up into base and evacuate, you know, get all my stuff to safety, you know, move stuff to more fortified areas, or do something else, you know, blah blah blah, boom. Yeah. But yeah, I remember people used to leave the doors wide open. I would just chase them, and I think that one group tried to actually seal me in their base, because they couldn't kill me. So then they try to send thralls through small cracks they were trying to build around me too. But I knew the drill. I'm very patient, and I think that night I'll be like, you ain't stopping me. I was taking all their shit too. I was like, you have everything in your base right now that I can take? Mine. I was crafting explosives from the things that they had. You know, it was funny. They were like, yeah, this guy shouldn't be able to break out. He doesn't have TNT or demon fire orbs. Like, well, sorry, you left the ingredients in your campfire. I'm just gonna go ahead and make it now. La da dee dee da. Also, we're coming up to my first base ever in a minute here. Usually this is like the first spawn point anyway, so. Seeing as we encountered some noobs at the other spot, we'll also check here too. I don't want to get fully into the desert. I do want to check the bridge though, and the thrall camp right at the top of that too. Maybe kill those guys for old time's sake, but we'll definitely look around here. So I already know this area. This area is not taken over by anybody, but the top of this bridge I have not seen. I've seen the middle of the bridge, like behind me over that direction there, the one that we're aiming at now. That one's empty. You know, if somebody was there, we would probably see a base from miles away. But there's not, so yeah. Do my little scanning. Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop. Looking for retards, people, people, not the actual disabled people, people, people. The term is not offensive anymore, get over it. People, people. If you're laughing with me, you're a good person. People, people. Even people who are disabled have humor too. Do not underestimate them. People, people. That's actually how I see it though, is people go like, oh, you can't say that, you're making fun of those people. It's like, oh, so you think they're too stupid to understand anything? Like, that's pretty fucked up. Like, you know, humor is one of the basic qualities of mankind. I've seen people with, you know, disabled everything about their appearance and even their mind, and yet these guys will pretend like they had a stroke with their family and then they'll start laughing. No, they're fucked up just like we are. You know, we're people too. They're people as well. So, yeah. Like, don't go thinking, oh, they're little angels, you know, 'cause they're slow. Like, you know, you're the one who's fucked up for thinking like, I remember I had a disabled buddy growing up in high school. Like, you just go, oh, you're such a dumbass. You'd be like, oh yeah, you're so cunty that you're the cuntiest kind. I'd be like, oh yeah, man. Well, like, I can beat you in the race. He'd be like, yeah, you might beat me in the race, but you're so depressed at yourself that you can't outrun your depression. I'd be like, oh shit, you got me there. I think that's because of that insult, though, being so good. Like, I use that type of stuff to this day. Like, you know, if I see, like, some cringy photo of, like, a Karen-type person that's of a young age, I go, wow, that girl looks depressed. Like, get out of my sight. You know, it's just like, damn. Like, fucking savage. You know, it all depends, like, what you're looking at, too, though. It's like, if you just say that joke just to say it, it's kind of lame. But, you know, if you got, like, good reason, like, you know, you got, like, supportive qualities, so, you know, the person actually generally looks sad or just annoying. Yeah, cool. Or, like, for example, if I look at this info and go, oh, look, Danny DeVito's, you know, mutated husband. Look at that. You know, this guy fucks Danny DeVito up the ass. You know, something simple like that. I don't know. Welcome to my brain. This is all I can say. There's a lot of fucking drip. And we're almost to the goal anyway, so the video will be coming into it soon, unless if it's already been an hour. I mean, a while ago we were over encumbered and we were walking from the jungle escaping the spiders. And now we are here. Nearing the destination of where I want to be. There's this place. Nice. Died. And this is supposed to be the legit intro of the game. I think you also learn the emote from here too. Like that little table has like a chair or something. Or a bench with a note on it. Yeah. I don't even know if there's anyone up that way on the border, but...
Slave, know this
Lester.
as the road of refuge. Your people and harried.
What are you doing, trying
When
to
we
eat
revealed
plastic?
ourselves, your people fell to their knees and worshipped us. In return, we fed and clothed you.
Like, I'm
But
fine
you
to be
came
sure of food that I eat,
untold
but...
numbers.
Come on,
We
man.
could not clothe you all, nor would we offer you of our water or our land.
Bored of the usual
In
food.
time, this led to conflict, eventually to war.
Plus, the thing he was trying to get, we have like chewing gum on
We
a
were
plate,
forced to dominate
wrapped
you.
up in the wrapper.
Slaves to our whim, your treacherous species will never betray us again.
Let's see if anyone's online. Yeah, I haven't looked at it in a while, so it doesn't hurt to chat. I don't think anyone's built here. And usually if we go up to the edge of the bridge, you can usually see if somebody is or not. And I think that when I was building spamming down here, when I first moved into the server, back like when it came out for PS4, I think I made like a foundation going up this wall. I was trying to figure out how to build. So, farming used to be a lot harder for me for some reason. I don't know why. I guess I was using hatchets on stone, maybe? Something. But whatever the case was, I didn't have that much of anything. It sucked. Like now I can start over a new game and I can build things in seconds. Crazy. Also, if I remember too, this was possible as well if you go from here and then you walk up out of it. Like me and my buddy used to just all this time together. We'd be like, yeah man, let's go to the tower and fucking yoink. It's like we would just do like a running start and go, ah! Plus if you're over encumbered and trying to pass through the area, this is a good way to, you know, run around and shit. Pretty fun too. They're like, wee! And usually your character makes like a there's like a splatter sound, even though there's no reason to splatter at all. I thought it was a predator for a minute. I was like, oh shit. So yeah, I haven't gone up here yet, but I've checked all around here for bases. There's another area I have to check too. Dark as fuck, but at least that green light kind of helps from the crafting stuff. Yeah. I wanna take a nice little look up here for a minute. Yeah. I don't think they have a mini boss here, but you know, stuff. It's just good to keep my mind open to look around. Because like, there may not be something here today, but there may be something here a week from now, 3 months from now, a year. You know, but while we're here, we'll stop by and see what's going on. That's one thing though about like a constantly online official open server, is that, you know, this place is alive just like people. So I mean, much like how real life, you know, we move from place to place. You know, you go to school, you graduate, you get a job, or you go to college and you get a job, or you make your own job and make people work your job for you. You pay them the money that they make, basically. Oh, that's a fucked up way of thinking it now. It's like, you take care of the paperwork and the phone calls, but it's like the guys who are doing all the grinding are the ones really even getting what they should be. Like, I'll be honest, like, 4Clubs are a pretty big business, so I'm sure the owner of my company probably has like billions of dollars, maybe more. You know, the guy recently bought out his own island and shit, and he has like 2 houses. He has a beach house too. Talks about it. You know, he got like several cars. So I think for anybody who's able to do that, they gotta have more than, you know, 500,000. Because, you know, to even do all that stuff, you know, you definitely need more than that. So what's more than 500,000? $1 million. What's more than $1 million? $2 million. Maybe $1.5 million. And you gotta think too, you know, it needs to have money to pay the bills for the warehouse and stuff. And then there's like 16 branches at my company too, so that means 16 different warehouses. So, yeah. Crazy. Pretty cool though, but it's like, dang. It's like, whereas I think it's pretty wild just trying to pay my tiny amount of bills. I'm like, fuck, I'm broke. You know. This guy must be making a lot of money to be able to have hobbies on the